I'm sorry again, Matthew. It's just
It's okay, Sourish. I'm gonna just, it's not like before. I know that you're not trying to cause a problem here. This is just the way it goes sometimes.
okay. So all radii is congruent.
Already are congruent. So I was trying to get you to solve this equation here. 5x plus 12 equals 12x minus 37. I was asking you which way to move 5x. Do you move 5x to the
Yeah, I
right
got
or
that
12x
down.
to the?
So, oh my God. It might. It's just the internet and it's because of the storm. So yeah.
So I'm going to suggest we subtract 5x from both sides.
Okay. Oh, should I write all radii are on congruent? No?
No. You don't need to.
Okay. Let me just write that down. Hello?
Yep. Waiting on you.
Oh,
Yep. Go ahead and write that down.
yeah. Does that happen to your computer too?
Sometimes, but I've got a backup connection because I'm always
Okay.
online, right?
All right. Well, I got that down. 12 equals 7x minus 37.
Okay. So next thing is to add 37 to both sides.
Okay. Seven. It equals 7.
Yes, x equals 7. Good.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's kind of everything for that one. So let's move on to letter B. All right. The letter B refers to the same picture you just had, although I think your finger is covering up the Q.
Covering up the cube. Base is covering up the cube.
I think your finger is covering up the Q on the picture you sent.
Ah, okay.
But it's saying that B to Q to D is 230 degrees. All right. Do you remember how many angles are in a circle?
How many angles are in a circle?
What's the degree measure of a circle?
Only one angle.
Nope. If you go all the way around the circle, how many degrees is that? 360 degrees.
360 degrees. Yes.
Okay, so if 230 is from B to Q to D, and I'll kind of highlight that. I think that could help. If you're going from B to Q to D, what's the rest of the circle? What's this B to D part?
B to D. That is a semicircle.
I understand, but if the whole circle is 360 and the other part's 230, what's the B to D part? The whole thing, if you go all the way around, is 360, but this part in yellow is 230.
That part right there is 120.
Try again.
180.
So Zarish, it's 230 plus unknown equals 360.
Hmm. $130.
It's 130. X equals 130. Very good. Okay. All right. So the value of A over here, we're going to put a little X there. Well, let me actually change that. I'll make it A. The value of A is 230 minus 130 divided by 2.
Okay. Okay. Should I do that?
Yes.
Okay. That is gonna be, 50.
Is 50, good. Now we can fill in the boxes now. All of this was leading us to be able to fill in this information here. So the measure of angle A is 50 degrees. That's what you just found.
Mm-hmm.
B to D is the red here. What's that measure?
And what does that measure? That measures 130.
30. X we found in the previous part of the problem, that was 7.
Okay.
Now to find C to B, we have to go back to the drawing and put X in to the equation. So let me just snip that in here. See how C to B is 5 times X plus 12?
Yeah.
What is,
What?
what's the value of X?
7.
Okay, put 7 in for X here. 5 times 7 plus 12.
47.
Is 47. Good.
Okay.
Any questions on that?
Let me just do that. Let me just write that down.
Okay.
Okay. Got it down. I got it down.
All right, let's move on to number 3. Go ahead and flip your paper over
Mm-hmm.
and we'll look at number 3 here. Okay. What kind of a triangle is that shown in there? It's got a very special name. It has to do with the fact that 2 of the sides are congruent.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What's the name of a triangle where 2 sides are congruent?
A scalene.
Scalene is when all the sides are different.
So I would say isosceles.
It is isosceles. If you actually look on the right side of your paper in that box there, see how that answer is already given? Isosceles triangles. That
Okay.
also means that the base angles are the same.
Okay.
Okay, so in the picture on the left here, P and P are the same.
Mm-hmm.
That because it's an isosceles triangle. Now, what's the value of W at the top?
What's the value of W at the top?
Yes.
22.
So you have a triangle where this is 22 degrees, this is unknown, this is unknown. What is the sum of the interior angles in a triangle? What do they add up to?
What do they add up to? They add
Yes.
to they add to
It's in the box on the right there, the right side of the paper.
P.
Nope. It's in the box on the right there. Go ahead and read to me what's in the box on the right side of that paper. Paper you're holding.
Okay. I saw a triangle is equal 180.
Yes. So the 3 angles here add up to 180. 22 plus P adds up to 22 plus P. What does that add up to?
That adds to Trying to think, let me think.
You just told me it's that second line in the box there, Sourish. I'm not trying to make this.
180. Mhm. So what you need to add to get to 180 is you just need to, let me think, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 22 plus 90 plus 70.
Sourish, you can't just pick values for P. You have to combine like terms. What is P plus P?
P,
Two P's. You have two of them.
okay,
So what do you undo first? You undo the 22. You undo the 2. What do you undo first?
a 2.
You undo the 22 first. By
No, the first,
subtracting.
the two first.
You cannot.
Okay, 22 first, 22 first.
Okay, so how do you undo addition by 22?
Division by 22, you subtract.
Okay, so subtract 22 from both sides of the equation.
Okay. Two P equals. $158,
Okay,
and then divide.
okay, so do that for me, please. What does P equal?
Let me figure that out, okay?
Okay.
79.
79, good. So that's one of the answers. If you notice, they're looking for a bunch of numbers there. Do you see that on your paper?
Yeah, so P equals 79.
P equals 79, yeah. Now, to do the next ones, we have to actually kind of redraw the picture. So I'm going to do that for you here. So we're trying to
Okay.
find N next. So here is N. And we know that this is 79 degrees. Okay. So this right
Okay.
here represents an inscribed angle. The reason it's
Inscribed
inscribed is
angle.
it's because the vertex is on the circle. Vertex is on the circle. That's
Okay,
important.
so
Okay.
N equals 79.
No, you have to double 79. N is 2 times 79.
That's 158, so N equals 158.
158 degrees. Now, we're going to find M like Matthew, Nick. It's really similar. Okay, you have, this is 79 degrees. This is M. What is the value of M?
Value of M. 22.
How did we find n in the previous problem?
I think we should just be able to just I don't know.
What do you see on the screen here? It's not a mystery. It's written out.
2 times 79 equals 158.
So we doubled this angle to find the measure of the arc.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the same thing down here. Do the same thing to find the measure of angle M.
You have to use m times 79.
What did you multiply 79 by in the previous problem?
2.
Okay, so do the same thing here.
Yeah, and that's 158.
Yes, M is 2 times 79, which is 158 degrees. Very good.
M equals 158 again.
M, like Matthew, N, like Nancy, they're the same value. Yes.
Okay, so K.
To get K, we've got to draw the circle yet again and label some points here. So this is M over here. This is N over here. This is 159. This is 159. These are in degrees. Now, if you go all the way around the circle, Sourish, all the way around, how many degrees is that?
Well, 360.
360. So this missing one down here, which is K, 159 plus 159 plus K equals 360.
It's 158.
It is not 158.
M is 159.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're talking about those. Yes, those two are incorrect. They're 158.
Yeah.
But N 158 plus 158 plus K adds up to 360.
Okay. All right.
Could you calculate K for us, please?
$44.
Very good. All right. Good job. Let's take a look at number 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, this is pretty tough. All right. In circle T below, the exact arc length of minor arc AB is about 6.4 pi. So they're saying the distance from A to B, from A all the way around to B is 6.4 pi. And they want you to determine that the radius is 8 inches. They're saying like, show this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So to do this, we need the formula that's given in the next part of the page. Do you see that formula for arc length?
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to use this formula. The arc length is 6.4 pi.
Mm-hmm.
The arc measure is, I'm going to show it here in green. The arc measure is this angle right here. Do we have that angle?
Yeah. No.
You do not. But how many degrees are in a circle? If you go all the way around, how many degrees do you have?
216.
Well, that's the other side. So
But
216
360.
plus X equals 360. So that
Mhm.
missing part in green is the X. Could you calculate that for us, please?
Yeah. 144.
Right, it is 144 degrees. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Divided by 360. Okay. Times
Mm.
2 times 8 times pi. So what we want to do is show that these are the same. Okay. So do you have a calculator handy? Sourish?
Yeah, yeah.
I want you to put just the part in red in your calculator. Just the part in red. 144 divided by 360 times 2 times 8.
$20.09.
It should be exactly the same. What kind of calculator are you using tonight?
Desmos.
Okay.
No, I'm just using my normal calculator just for Andy.
Yeah, well, you can't use your normal calculator because you get the wrong answer. If you enter this into Desmos, you will get the number I'm looking for. So could you do that for me, please?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'll get that there. Okay, let me just do that. Let me do that.
Okay.
Hold on, come on. 6.4.
And that's what we expect. We expect to get the same results. See how what I'm highlighting here is exactly the same? And that's what we were hoping for. That's fantastic.
Mhm.
All
And
right,
then
let's see
that's
if
the
we can.
answer.
That is the answer. Yep. So
So
do you have all
equals 6.
you have all this written down?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything kind of on the screen. You don't have to obviously have the different colors, but what about? All right, you got all that.
Looks good, looks good. So now, and now B.
Let's do B. All right, so here we go. To do B, you find the area of the shaded sector. Okay, so we're finding that like actual area of the pizza slice. Like this.
Mhm.
It's the area of the sector is the angle out of 360. So it's the same angles before 144 divided by 360 pi r squared. Okay, so this time, Sourish, I want you to go to your calculator and put in just the part in red, please. just
Okay.
this part into your calculator.
$25.6.
So the answer is 25.6 pi.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we do need some units here. This is inches squared. That would help.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and stop here. I'd
Did we
like to,
finish?
we're all done. No need for feedback for your dad tonight.